recently, Games Workshop announced a new box set of Space Marines, and I'm so annoyed with it that I needed to make a video about it because I need to share my my opinion because I need to do it yes or yes because I'm super annoyed really. It's like every time that I look at that box set I'm annoyed. And okay, let's talk about the box set itself. Okay, uh, in this box set there are, let's say, 3 new kits and one that was already released long time ago, and the one that was already released, it was the Heavy Intercessors. I like the Heavy Intercessors, they look amazing in my opinion. Then we have the new Primaris Lieutenant. I'm okay with that one. I mean, I see people joking about, oh yes, we needed a new lieutenant, of course, and this kind of stuff, okay? Because yes, there's a lot of lieutenants, there's like a lot of them, but this one it's special, and for me it's like the best of all of them because with, I mean, I haven't seen the sprue yet. I think no one has seen the sprue yet, but you can see that you have a lot of different options to customize it. It's not quite as monopose as the other ones, so it's like, okay, here you have a Primaris Lieutenant and you can play with the loadout to make the lieutenant that you want. So it's good. I like having options to assemble, but I'm not here to talk about the lieutenant. Then we have the Brutalis Redemptor. I'm not here also to talk about it, but I think that that one is really cool. I mean, it looks cool, and I have heard some complaints that it's too similar with the actual Redemptor Dreadnought, but in my opinion, it's okay that they are similar because it's like Redemptors. I mean, they are supposed to come from similar assembly lines and they just put the equipment necessary for the role that they are going to do in combat, I guess. So it's like they are quite similar but slightly different, and I like that. I mean, they feel different also, in my opinion. I really like the new Brutalis Dreadnought, and I cannot wait to have one with me. Maybe 2, who knows, we will see. But the unit that annoys me the most, and the reason why I'm complaining in this video, are the Desolation Squads, okay? Because you have 2 in the box set. Desolation Squad. I mean, I'm so annoyed because of the weapons, of course. I mean, I have heard a lot of complaining about the weapons, and I also want to complain about the weapons because it doesn't make sense. It's so cartoonish. It's so unpleasant to watch. It's weird. It shouldn't be like that. I mean, you have a regular intercessor carrying a weapon as big as him, and it doesn't make sense. It's like when you look at the, not the artwork, when you look at the picture of the box set with all the models inside, you see the both sergeants. I mean, 2 of them, they are both carrying the weapon like this, and the weapon is as big as them. So it's like, how? I mean, I know that a Space Marine is strong, but that looks ridiculous. It's not satisfying for me. I mean, I know that this is a sci-fi universe and Space Marines are superhumans and they can carry much more weight than regular humans, so it shouldn't surprise me that they can carry these kind of things. But my suspension of incredulity has a limit, okay? For example, okay, if you look at the models in that box set, you will notice that you have on top and on the bottom you have this Desolation Squads, and then in the middle you have the Heavy Intercessors. I like the Heavy Intercessors, and I want to use them as an example. I don't think that there will be nicely visible, but it will be enough for my example. And okay, this is a regular Heavy Intercessor carrying the assault version of the bolt rifle that they can carry. And it's okay, as you can see, it's quite compensate with their body. It's still a big weapon, and you can notice that it's a big one. But it's carried nicely. I think it has this sense of moving that it's working with the weapon. But then you have the heavy gunner. This is the heavy intercessor with a heavy weapon, and when you compare them, you can really see, I mean, by the pose and by the way that they are carrying the weapon, that this one is a heavy weapon. This is heavy. It's not carrying it like this. It's carrying it with both hands, one handle on top, and when you can see by the spread of the legs, it's like this is a heavy weapon. And then you have this sergeant carrying a weapon like 3 times bigger than this one, at least, or 2 times, I don't know. I think maybe 3 times bigger than this one, and he's carrying it like this. It's like, why? What were they thinking about? For me, it's so annoying and frustrating every time that you see them, and I really was expecting this box set a lot. I was really into before seeing it only by the leaks and the rumors, and I was really into it. But now, every time that I look at it, unless it has a very, very good price, something that I doubt, to be honest, because let's be honest, this is not a cheap hobby. This is an expensive hobby. So even if it's in a discounted box set, it's not going to be cheap. So I will probably wait and get a Brutalis Redemptor in the future and just skip this Desolation Squad, because yes, maybe in the future I will get used to the weapons and that they are that big. It will still be weird, but I will be used to that. But it's not going to happen soon, because it's so frustrating for me. It's so annoying. It's like the more I think about it, the more I get annoyed, and that's my whole point. It's like even if they made, because I have heard this, like some people were complaining like at least they should have been Gravis. That will have make everything better. But still, when you compare them, that weapon to this guy, it still doesn't make sense, because you are looking at two models and it's like it doesn't make sense that one is carrying that weapon like this. It looks like a fridge. It's huge. It's carrying it like this gently, and then you have other models carrying the weapon, making sure that you know that it's a heavy one. And that's it. The video about me complaining about one model in Warhammer, because I mean the other ones in the squad, they still the weapon is too big compared to them. But at least I think maybe it's because I'm comparing them with the sergeant that I'm not that annoyed, but still I'm annoyed with all of them. It's too big. Two big weapons. I mean, I like big weapons. We all like big weapons, but this is two big weapons. Too big. They are weird. It's weird. It's weird. And that's all my complaining today. Thank you very much, and bye.